Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be slightly different to usual. Instead of doing an actual tutorial, I'm just going to be sharing with you some tips that I've picked up along the way whilst learning to play the keyboard. And I'd just like to say that you could apply most of these tips to any musical instrument. So let's get into the video. Number 1. Don't always have the letters of the notes written on the keys. This is because you'll begin to rely on what key you're pressing. No, you'll begin to rely on what letter you're pressing rather than the actual note and the sound that you're hearing. So if you want to become kind of a professional pianist or keyboard player, then you can't have it written on a whiteboard pen. So you might have noticed that I always have it written on in tutorials, but that's because you need to be able to see what I'm pressing. If I'm just playing it for, just myself, then I won't have them on because it's better not to. Number 2, commit to it. So what I mean by this is don't just pick up the keyboard, not literally, don't just start playing the keyboard every once in a while when you get bored. Commit to it and create a schedule of when you're going to practice playing, which could be once a week or every day. It depends how much spare time you have, how often you choose. So you need to make your schedule realistic and not too challenging to stick to because trust me, you won't. And at your designated time, it could be half an hour, you'll read 2 pages of your keyboard book, or learn a whole new song, or watch some tutorials on YouTube, or you could just kind of play around with the keys, getting yourself more comfortable with playing. Whatever it is you're doing, you need to commit to it. Number 3, consistently be learning new songs. So I recommend looking up tutorials on YouTube of songs, and you could also look them up just on the internet for the notes. So that you're consistently learning new songs, because the more variety of tunes you'll play, the more confident you'll be. But make sure you kind of go through all the songs you know to play every once in a while so that you don't forget how to play them all. Number 4, ask for constructive criticism. So you could record yourself playing and watch it back yourself, because then you can see if you're playing it too fast or too slow and if you've got the rhythm right, because you can't always tell when you're playing it yourself. And you could also ask family and friends to listen to you playing, because then you'll get used to playing under pressure. They'll give you some feedback and you'll get some new ideas on what you're playing. Number 5, listen to the music over and over again. So what I mean by this, well, it's kind of obvious, but the reason I'm saying this is because if you're trying to learn a new song, sometimes, especially if you can't read the music, you're not going to be sure when to play each note. So if you've got the tune drilled into your brain, then you'll know how fast and slow to play, especially, as I said, if you can't read music yourself. Those are my 5 tips at becoming successful at playing the keyboard. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to learn some new songs, for example Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I Got a Feeling and Jingle Bells, then there'll be links in the description to those and more. I hope this video was useful to you, and if it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Bye!